Reggae Interviews. Word Sound Power.
We are here at the Cooyah store with Anthony Cameron, a veteran Sing-J. He's been making music for almost 4 decades. He has a very unique style and delivery, which is completely unmistakable. There is only one voice in the music industry that sounds like our very special guest today. A big welcome, Mr. Anthony Redrose.
Yeah, it's nice to be here, you know. Yeah.
Well, we give thanks to you for taking a little bit of time out to come and reason with us about some future works, things that you've done in the past year, and also some of the history as well. But first of all, how are we doing today?
Well, I'm fine, you know, so far. You know, I get up out of my bed all fresh and, you know, the day is nice so far.
Good.
Yeah.
And we're here at the Cooyah store, which is at 96 Hope Road in Kingston, Jamaica. It's full of so many beautiful shirts, tank tops, accessories. Do remember that if you're watching this interview and you are in Kingston, do remember to pass by or check them out on IG at CooyahJA, or the website is cooyah.com. Some beautiful pieces of clothing and accessories are all available here online and in store as well. Now, we want to talk to you about your brand new single, which has just been released. It's a very special single because it doesn't actually just feature yourself, but it features 2 other special guest artists on the song, a 3 The Hard Way collaboration.
Yeah, it's called World War III, and it have Capleton, Pressure Busspipe, and myself. And, you know, it's one of them songs that we are step on corruption. Straight, you know. The world war, everything going on, and, you know, our society, you know, move the world to fit them direction, and, you know, them don't want we have a talk. You get what I'm saying? But it's a very good single, you know, and we're looking forward to shoot the video anytime now, you know, getting it out there and get the visual part of it too, you know what I mean? So it's looking up.
It's looking up.
Yeah.
I want to just take you back a second. So Anthony Redrose, Capleton, who I know you've collabed with before, but this is the first time that you're collabing with Pressure Busspipe.
Yeah, well, Pressure Busspipe is a very unique artist and a very nice human being, you know? So let me tell you something with music. Music reflect back in it. Music is, I like reggae music, is a lifestyle, you know? It really is a lifestyle, and if you be true to the music will be true to you. And you try come out of your lane, like you feel like you can move in a different lane, the music will take time and get rid of you. It don't matter who you is. No matter who you can't cheat reggae music.
True.
You have to be true to it.
Yeah.
And Pressure Busspipe, one of them type of youth this time. You know, I feel him in my heart. It's nice youth.
Yes.
Very, 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 very good artist.
Yeah. So where did the idea for this collab come together?
Well, at first, I sing the song straight. Like, I did the song straight with myself. And I listen to the song, and I listen. And I say, you know, say this song fit Prophet. But doing a song with Prophet, I think about it, I say, okay, we have to add a new artist to it. Always add a new thing to it. Because Pressure Busspipe, a theme time now, you know. You see me, some of us add him to the song, and yo, the song is nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes. And I believe that this is a self-production on your own production house?
Yeah, man. Raggedy Joe. Yeah, it's Raggedy Joe production, you know. And you know, Raggedy Joe, I may have a next label name, oh, you have to say that from back in the days, you know. Name it. Barry Salmon, Sean, Paul, you name it, everybody's on.
He's on those.
Yeah.
So the How You Fi Say That label, that's a label I believe that you are owning partly with Anthony Malvo?
Yeah, with Anthony Malvo, you know. So now me have Raggedy Joe, and in the future we're going to use back the how you fi say that. Yeah, and get it out there.
Yeah. Because I mean, you know, I think when I sort of look back at the Raggedy Joe label, I still remember some of those rhythm jugglings that we had back in the day. Things like the Heartbreaker, the 2-year-old rhythm, the Money Cologne, and then when we talk about How You Fi Say That, there's one rhythm that we have to talk about, which is the quarter to 12.
Yeah, right. that quarter to 12 rhythm was like a mystery. Is actually I have a rhythm named Corner's Boy, and Danny Browning, and I think Danny Browning make the Corner's Boy, and we make the rhythm, and the rhythm go out. Me have Tanya Stevens, all kind of people on the rhythm, and the rhythm go out and go on nice. But by listening to the drum pattern, I hear Sly playing some drums one day in mixing lab, and I said, no sir, Sly, what kind of drum them thing I got change music, you know. And then I said, oh yes sir, I said, I got change because listen to this pattern, Sly. Can you imagine if you play the pattern here with your drums then?
Okay.
And him looked at me and I said, and him said, let me hear it. And him play it. So we get the quarter to 12.
Wow.
And the quarter, I said, Sly, we don't really need no keyboard, you know. We need you for just sample something. I got through it and him sample. Make a things out and just sample it. And the rhythm was a phenomenal. At least me get about 6 to 7 number one off of the rhythm. Holy as a man DJ on the rhythm gone.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's how it was back in the day. You know, when there was a hit rhythm, it might start off as a project with maybe sort of 6 or 8 artists, but we know that rhythm is a hit. Every artist wants to jump on it.
Exactly. Every artist wants a taste of this hit rhythm for come prove himself. And in them time, the one time we have record, it's like everybody come one time for record. Every artist is like a competition. A man here, you go in there and him DJ and him sit down and watch it and him try to go harder than you. You know see it? Nowadays a man lock up in a bathroom and sing and send the file come gear. And send the file come gear and you forget him for change something on it. Him don't want to do it. Him don't want you producing. And that is the main point in the business right now. You know? Most of them youth of them are good artists, but them need to be produced. Them need to make good song will roll over like credit, no come out of business, you know, song with better lifespan. Them song them as them play them 1 time or 2 time or 3 time. Them need fear a next one and a next one and next one. So I'm gonna do 100 song and out of the 100 him have a song where we can stay in the music, we can be all it's for couple of years down the line.
Yeah.
You know, see it. And we really need that. We need a man for start, or the youth them for start meditate on the future of the music and not the fast part of it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I think what you were saying about, you know, artists, you were almost like in a friendly competition against each other to have the baddest piece on the rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. So when a man come in and if him hear Killer come and spit a fire, him say, yo, man go harder than Killer, you know. And him chat and then you have a thing named Baby when him always asleep. Either him under the board asleep and you wake up Baby Wayne and say voice the baddest song come out time. Right. Baby Wayne, me don't know, you know. It come like a dream theme song them. Because at more than one time, Mama, all of them sang there. The most of Baby Wayne sang them, me have a history with them. Baby Wayne always asleep and you wake him up and when him going to the studio and voice, one take. Him no go back and him no make no mistake, nothing, him just go right through. And the song always hit.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
And I think a lot of these songs that we're talking about, they're actually distributed overseas by Greensleeves Records as well.
Yeah, Greensleeve. And though them time I used to sign with Greensleeve, but my contract up with them, and you know them VP buyout Greensleeve. Yeah. So it's just a different thing I go on here right now.
Yeah. Now, we started this reasoning by talking about this big collab with Pressure Busspipe and The Prophet. You're no stranger to big collabs, though. You know, I'm thinking of people like Anthony Malvo, Papa San, Beanie Man, Norris Man, and I can't leave out the warlord himself, Killer. You two seem to have like some chemistry in terms of the collabs that you've both done together.
Yeah, well, I tell you, Bounty Killer, from the day I meet Bounty Killer just has been my friend up to this day. Boy, I don't know what to say about Killer. Killer is just opposite from when people think. Killer is a nice person, you know, and Killer is a loyal person too.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. If Killer check for you, there's nothing can cancel that. You know what I mean? And same with me feel about Bounty Killer and Beanie Man too. You know, cause Beanie Man, my answer with him, and how you said that was the first big song for Beanie Man. You know, that song with Beanie Man and Ghost, God is truly, come on a good man, God hard man. And the other one, oh, you have to say that, you know?
And on that same rhythm, there was a young man called Sean Paul, and that was one of the first songs I remember hearing from Sean Paul, Don't Test Jaja.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Right now, me have Sean Paul, some Sean Paul, and me don't even release them yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Let's take our viewers back a little bit. So, the very first production that you did, what year was that in?
Oh, the very first production I did. It was in the 80s, you know.
Right, okay.
It was in the 80s, like about 87. I have a song named Old Age Pension. My first label, it have a white label with a red rose on the side. And the song we put out named Old Age Pension. Yeah. My first production.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. When I was around King Tubby's.
Yes.
You know, because Tubby's used to send me a phantom, like, go channel one, go make the live rhythm them. And so me get in a production and get to understand, say, music is like when you steam a fish. And you put in your seasoning and you put in that and that and that to make it work.
Yes.
You know, it's just not only just going at the place and us calling some musician and then play. Every song need a special treatment. When a man sing the melodies where him go with and thing, you know, and you can use different musician for complement a song. You know what I mean? So every song have its own, in order to make every song have them own identity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I saw song thing, to me, I don't know about the next guy. And I saw King Tubbys teach me. You know? And a song is a very special. I'm trying to tell you, them say a song is like a lotto ticket. And if you don't have a song, you can't win it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And, you know, production's something you've continued as well as continuing to work as an artist as well. In recent years, we've had some big rhythms like the sci-fi rhythm, a really nice sort of juggling the singer's anthem as well, where you called on so many great singers as well.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing a next one, but this one, what I'm going to do now is like I'm going to put all singers on their own rhythm. Like, step up it. Because, you know, it needed another music, you know. It need singers in the music. Cause their DJ them saturated. Them are DJ. Every day you hear 5 more DJs, 6 more DJs, 7 more DJs, 8 more DJs, just DJs like crazy. But you hardly hear the singer them.
Right, okay.
And sometimes one have the singer them shy. Cause a whole heap of singer about will really sound good, but you have to voice songs in order to make people hear you. Yeah, man, you have a voice song, man. You have a voice song. Me believe in this, you know, from you want to come in the music business. Cause I was around King Tubby's, and when King Tubby's died, if me sing 3 special, I put down half of the money and invest back in the business. I can make a rhythm, my voice, and then I go to advise my friend. And I believe in that something. Invest back in the business where you're in. You know, say it. Cause where you go? You're not is a man when you own a restaurant and you sell food and music you sell, so you have to invest back in the business. Yeah.
That's some very wise words, you know, to some of the younger artists as well, that you've got to actually have some kind of plan for the future as well.
Exactly. And music is not only music. Music is business. Real business. And if you don't have the business part, like, you will make the millions and can't touch it. And the next guy collect it for you. So you have to know the business part of it.
Yes. Yeah. Now, we know that you did some of your very earliest works over at King Tubby's at 18 Dromley Avenue. I'm interested to understand, though, how did you get that introduction to go through that gate?
Well, I used to voice for a producer named Dennis Starr.
Right, okay.
He come from Spanish Town. And we did have a sound named Small Axe, where me and a youth named Bunny Lila from England. You're supposed to know Bunny Lila. Because, you know, he's in England right now still. And we used to sing on that sound. So one day, I live up Walks Road, and the sound was in Spanish Town, in the town. You know, see it, I think it was on Young Street. You know, so me take a cab and come in at the town and me walk around at the which part, the sound there, and me see Bunny Lila them there, and Bunny Lila said to me, say, boy, me are going to the town, you know. And I said, where you go? He said, I go Waterhouse. And then I go check King Tubbys.
Okay.
Them time I never know King Tubbys. Me hear about him because, you know, him sang, him rhythm them and everything, I play in a dance and things. So, me, you know, them I say, you know want to come? I say, oh, you mean? Go in the cab with them and we drive to town. When we go town and I reach a King Tubbys in a Waterhouse and walk through the gate. I see this man, King Tubbys, first time I see him. Bald man and him in a marine and look a towel on him side. I look back. I say, Tubbys that, you know? I say, yes, Mr. Tubbys, I'm going at the studio, but that's some special, them carry me they go do. You know? So when I go in the room now, I start sing my special them. Tubbys come out of my office and call me in the office and say, yo, you sound good, you know. You can't find your way at the studio at the time. I'm say, Spanish town I live in, and Tubbys, not even bus fare me have to come at town. But the man said, listen me, find your way come at the studio and change your life.
Wow.
Everything the man said come true.
Come true.
Yo, me fight pan bus, me don't know what me do for come at town. And more time me not the money, me just go in a bus, cause sit down in the back and me I take long for reach me. When me I come up from a man, me run in a Waterhouse and crazy things me do for come sing this music. Them time the Waterhouse a pepper place. You man I shoot off a man and one bag of craziness I go in the Waterhouse them time they start. No man nah go in there, sir. Me walk past the whole of the violence and everything and grown at Tubbys. The first song me sing for Tubbys it, you know. Tempo and I'm a fat thing, them two songs the voice the same week and the two songs them go number one. And from that, every song, King Tubbys, yeah man, him at the gateway, him open the gate and show me the way.
Show me the way, yeah.
Yeah.
So the song that you mentioned, the Under Me Fat Ting, that was on the Tubbys version of the Sleng Teng. Yeah. Obviously we know that King Jammy's had his version as well. And Tubbys and Jammy's, they used to work very closely together, right?
Yeah man. Tubbys teach Jammins, you know.
Yeah.
Jammins was Tubbys' apprentice. Yeah. Tubbys teach Jammins everything, you know. You know, Tubbys is a man who make transformer. Tubbys have a pole in a... You ever go around here yet and see a pole go way up in the air? You never go around Jamaica Avenue yet,
yes.
Which part of Tubbys and see a pole. You know Tubbys use a pole there, though? Him tapping a RGR. Every Sunday, him tapping at the station and play Peer Tubbys.
I never knew that.
May I tell you this? And play Peer Tubbys. 2 hours out of Tubbys, the people them look out feet. Cause them time they not even police want go around a Waterhouse. Them not go around there. Them not go around on them place there. And me walk through them place there as a youth and go do music. And come out and we not do no wrong, we not hurt nobody. We just go do with music and go back to Spanish town. You get me? So me know say, yo, if you make up your mind for do something and do something real and good, Jah himself will guide you through. You see me I say? But you can't choose the bad road.
True.
Yeah, because the bad road come with a lot of consequences.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A whole heap of things that happen to you in the bad road. You know? So you have to just choose the good road as a youth. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
How did you get the idea to actually voice that big anthem, Tempo? You know, that is a song that gets played in every dance. Enough Sounds have it on special. That is a life changer, I think.
Yeah, man. All right, Tempo is a song where, at the time, with tenor saw and nitty gritty, and, you know, really and truly, you know, me I tell you, you know, tenor saw give me the inspiration for sing that song there. You know, because everybody in them time, they are singing another style. You know, it was the thing. If you're not sing, so you're not hit. So me, you know, have this song named Tempo, the sound song, but me never check say me I go voice it.
Right, okay.
Come just go a dance and sing it, and the forward when me get and everything, it bust the whole place. I sing the song all 4 or 5 times, and the same day when me sing it and Tubbys hear it, I hit him ear and call me and say me for come back and voice it.
Okay.
You know, so we never have no rhythm maker or anything yet, you know, because the same person who makes sling thing, him build the tempo rhythm, the jump part of it. Noel Dave play, yeah, him play the jump part of it, and Asha play the keyboard and things. So yeah, man. So when me sing that song now, Tubbys call them, and Noel come put on the drum. That time they put on the sling thing already. Cause you know, say fat thing tempo was like the first digital computerized rhythm playing in a Jamaica. Even when me I sing pan the, me I say, and I'm a fat thing, me I'm a fat thing gone computerized. We are sing about it in the song before a computer. No computer never there Jamaica them time there. You see me I say? Are the first digital rhythm. You know? Yeah. Because them seem like how them used to fight it and say, boy, digital something there. It now go nowhere. And talk a bag of things. And go on them protest against it. But the rhythm run a rasta. Are the only rhythm have on 300 man on it. Sling thing,
yeah.
About 300 man upon the rhythm, you know, or 400 or 500. Every artist where you think of one voice on the sling thing rhythm. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You might have something to say on the sling thing rhythm.
So, apart from the obvious changes in technology between then and now, what differences do you observe in music when you sort of compare back to the 80s and 90s to the year that we're in now?
Well, I'm telling you, it's kind of music can be the computer and the live music can fuse, you know. It can be better, you know.
Right.
Or even more, you know, if you really think about it, you know, because most man want sticking at them always, them no want revolve. So me not have nothing to fight against this music nowadays, but you can fuse the old with the new and create a more brighter music, you know, a more, you know, different changes and shit, because a music, you know. That the white man them do all the while. If them a make reggae, them fuse the two thing, and for them song going on the billboard and all different kind of things. Why we can't do it? Why we have to stuck in our own ways, and you know, don't make no sense to me. No, because you have to learn, and you have to learn for evolve. The generation change, and the people want to listen to all kind of different things. So you have to just, you know, it's a market. You know, so you have to make your product fit the market. Yeah.
I guess that's a little bit like some of the other recent singles you've done, like the single No Silence. Even though it's an original Anthony Redrose style, the rhythm sounds up to date and it sounds fresh.
Well, I want to tell you, you know, I have to give credit to that song, to Sly, you know. Because when Sly make the beat, because that bass line playing is the last bass that Robbie played before he died.
Okay.
Yeah, that are the last bass in play. Sly said to me, sir, this beat here, you know, Rose, I want you to sing it in the old time style. I said, what you mean, Sly? He said, do it in the tempo style, man. And my voice a song was close to it and sing again. Him said, no, Rose. My voice a song already upon it, and him said, no, Rose. That song is nice. Me like it, but me gonna build a rhythm for fit it and put it out
in the future.
Okay. Go back again. More I do the silence, and him said, this is what I want.
Right, okay.
You know? Sly, all credit to Sly. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And that song's been getting quite a lot of airplay overseas as well, right?
Yeah, them love it, man. I just shot a video for it, and you know, we're gonna launch it in the TV, and you see, people them see the visual part of it. Cause the video where we shoot is mostly art. We say use art and try to stop violence. You know, the kind of part, the arts, what we are showing in the video is you know, we want to get rid of this violence thing. Yeah, man, because Jamaica is a very nice island, you know, but the violence part of it is, you know? Yeah, man. Because I remember back in the days and then me used to walk from Punish Town and go straight to Walks Road every night. When time I come from Suda, I walk go home because me never have the money. And nobody now hold me down, nobody now kill me. Me alone I walk on the road any hours of the night. You can't do that now. You cannot do that now. You know? Jamaica get away where, you know, we need changes, brother. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it for youth them too. Yeah? Yeah.
Well, I think, you know, we give thanks to people like yourself that are still making positive dancehall music, because, you know, some of the lyrical content which is sort of below par that some of the youth are doing, but at least you're holding strong and trying to put out a positive message.
Well, with a positive song, with a message, it seems to last longer than the negative.
True.
You know, it don't come out of the music. So you have to just keep it positive. When me go do, there's no way that I would want to do a disposable song.
Right, okay.
You get what I'm saying? No one do a disposable song. It don't make no sense. A song will last for 6 months or a year or 2 years. Me need, when you make a song, it lasts forever. Yeah.
So, apart from the new single that's just been released, the World War Tree, is there any other projects that we can look forward to? Because I'm kind of feeling that there's another rhythm coming as well, right?
Yeah, man. Well, me have a dancehall rhythm. It's called Awesome Sauce.
Awesome Sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of them dancehall rhythm the way, you know, it's like 11:45 where fright music, where the music business need it.
Right. Okay.
You have a Bunty, Beanie, you name it. All of the man them upon it. You know? And the songs them, every song can play upon the radio, can play in your house amongst your kids. You know, we don't have no disposable song. You know, so I can put out an album with it. Awesome Sauce, you know, and it coming out for the summer.
Coming out for the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know that's definitely one that our viewers will be able to look forward to as well. I want to thank you for coming over here to the Cooyah shop here in Hope Road in Jamaica. A final message to all the people that have been watching today and that have been following Anthony Redrose.
Just keep following Anthony Redrose, and I will always try to do good for you all and make this music good, you know, and make music special, that when you get an Anthony Redrose song or you get an Anthony Redrose production, you want to keep it in your collection for life. For life. Yeah. That's it. That's the journey I'm on. Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, look, I need to give thanks to you for sharing some of the stories and some of the information about your future releases as well. So we give thanks for your time today. I also need to send a big shout out to Jeannie Sweetness over in New York, and a big shout out to Gary and Homer at Cooyah for making this location possible as well.
Yeah, man. And Jeannie, bless up yourself, mama. Love you to death. Bless.
Bless.
Reggae Interviews. Word Sound Power.